That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me for this Twin Flame weekend reading. It's going to be for the weekend of the 10th of July and the 11th of July, just to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines, what we need to know about the Divine Masculines this weekend, how they're feeling, what they're going through, what they're experiencing, what energy they're in. So I will be getting a card for the Divine Feminines as well, what you'll be experiencing, what you need to know as well. I will get communication from the Divine Masculines, and I will be going to my pots as well. So to start the reading, I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, just to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines during this weekend. I hope you guys are well and you're coping with whatever situation you're in, and you're staying focused, you're believing, you're trusting, and you're giving to yourself, because this relationship is about yourself, your one soul. So whatever you do for yourself, you're doing for your Divine Masculine. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. My name is Zoe. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really helps my channel grow. And welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you to all of you for your love and support. I get blown away every day, guys, by all the lovely comments and just the support that you give me on my journey and to my channel. Thank you so much. If any of you would like a clearer message for your unique Twin Flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below, and there is an extended for July if you would like to purchase that. And anything you need to know, guys, is always in the description box down below. Right, what is it we need to know this weekend about the Divine Masculines? What's going to be going on for the Divine Masculines during this weekend of July the 10th to the 11th, 2021? I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended. Just put into your situation how it resonates with you. I do realise it's just energy. Right, let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine during this weekend. 10th of July to the 11th of July 2021. Nice clear message, please. The Fates. And at the bottom of the deck is Truth Be Told. How on point is that, guys? And it's number 17, which is 1 and 7, it is 8, which is infinity and abundance. So the Divine Masculines are really tuned in with this deep knowing they have about this relationship with you. This is how they're going to be feeling this weekend. They know that you're meant to be. They know you belong with each other because of this deeper understanding that they have now, because they have been deep within, and they're allowing themselves to feel this love. They know that you're meant to be. So this is very intense, isn't it? I'm going to see what it says in the guidebook, but there isn't much more to say. They know that you're meant to be, that you're meant to be in each other's life. The essential meanings is fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Yeah, they know that they can't change this. They're accepting this love, as I've been saying for some time now. They are accepting this love because of this deeper understanding that they have. The oracle message is the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you'll never have control over. The conditions brought on my evolution of the collective by nature and by your past experience may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with that, what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. How perfect is this card that's come out? We know that this is happening. We know this within ourselves. And because they are accepting this, They are accepting this love. They are really building up the courage to change things, to be able to come towards you to express this love. They're not trying to work it out so much now. They're trying to let go of this control of trying to work out. They're just allowing this to be. They're allowing this love to be. They're accepting this love. They're not trying to change it. They're not trying to run from it. They're not trying to remove it or suppress it anymore. Because of this, they're in tune with this deep knowing. They know. They've always had this knowing, but it's just been, they've just allowed it to be buried. And the only reason why the Divine Masculines have allowed this to be buried and not to deal with it, and it comes across to the Divine Feminines as if they're running away from this, is because you Divine Feminines were running away from yourself as well. You were running away. You were lost. And it may have seemed at the time that you were chasing after your Divine Masculine or giving to your Divine Masculine, showing love, but you were doing it from a place of fear. As I always tell you, the energy you were in was toxic because fear was involved. You've changed that within you. You've changed the fear, and the power of love has demolished the fear. You're being true to yourself and being honest. You're feeling worthy of this love now. You're feeling deserving of this love. You know your worth. You're setting healthy boundaries with so many things in your life and between you and your Divine Masculine, because you know your worth. So the Divine Masculines, because of everything you are doing and what you have done, they are accepting this love, and that's because you're accepting this love. You know that you can't change this. You can't remove yourself from this journey. You know that you're meant to be with each other. And this love is so powerful and so intense and so magical. You're willing to receive. You're willing to receive this now because you know your worth. You can't get away from this. And you're not wanting to anymore because you're wanting, you know that this is true. You're not kidding yourself anymore. You're not believing that you're going crazy. You're trusting yourself. So the relationship message is other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mould people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Oh my goodness. That is very deep, and that has really had an effect on me, what that's just said. Obviously I needed to hear that today. Some of you may have needed to hear that today. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change. Even if it means that you honour yourself, spirit and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each other, for each of us in our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you're meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. I mean, as I said, that's really hit me. And because we do try and control and we try and change things, and as you know, on this twin flame journey, we are put into situations where we think that they're very difficult or there's no solution and it's uncomfortable and you have got to change so many things or whatever, and you just don't think it's possible. And that's how I've experienced this journey anyway. This is something that I've had to face and still working through, of the discomfort of this relationship with my Divine Masculine, how It's different to what we are told how things should be, what society says it should be. And this is very challenging for me, and it causes me a lot of discomfort. And it's about me accepting. And as you know, like I said, there is so many different things where you just think that you can't work through these things, and you can't, there's no solution, it's not possible that you can be with this person because of certain things, the complications, which are just illusions. You have to work through those illusions, and those, you know, it has caused me a big discomfort. And I really have had to accept that I cannot change. It's so different, it's unique, the relationship I have with my divine masculine. And obviously it's obviously this is about a relationship with yourself, so I am having a relationship with myself and trying to let go of that I have to have everything perfect, and to always allow myself to be in tune with what I already know. And what I already know is that this is the most beautiful, magical, unique, precious relationship that I have with my divine masculine. But it's very different to what everybody's used to. And from the universe, from spirit, God's point of view, this is the perfect relationship that it's meant to be. You're perfect for each other. All of those things that we worry about and all the things that we have to work through, they're not important, they're just illusions. And when you remove them, you can just like break free and just cherish this beautiful relationship. Just accepting that this is meant to be, is meant to be like this. So that's taken me off track a little bit, guys, because that was a big message for me. So let me know in the comments down below if that's really hit you or had a strong impact on you. Because as you know, guys, there's a massive age gap between me and my divine masculine, and it's something that's really affected. It's really something I've had to work through big time. So yeah, the divine masculines, they know this, that they know they're not fighting this anymore. They know this is meant to be, and they're accepting this, and they're in tune. They are so in tune with this deep knowing. Divine masculines are having the realisation that you're perfect for each other, and you don't need to change anything. You're meant to be with each other. So, very deep, guys, very deep. So I'm going to use the Archangel Animal deck next to see what else we need to know about the divine masculines during this weekend. I mean, that's just thrown me, guys, as you can hear. But at least I'm being my authentic self with you guys and share with you how things affect me, and because obviously I'm on this journey as well. So I do experience all the things that you experience. What else do we need to know this weekend of July the 10th to the 11th, 2021? What's going on with the divine masculines during this weekend? Nice clear message, please. What do we need to know about the divine masculines? We know that they're in tune with their deep knowing of this relationship. They know that it's meant to be. They realise it's unique and that you're perfect for each other. They're not fighting this anymore, just allowing and accepting. What else is it they're going to be experiencing? Kingfisher, be patient and focused. Can you see that in the cards? And I always go about the green light, you know, when the divine masculines get that green light, At the bottom of the deck is bear, use your power of wisdom. I always go on about this green light, don't I? When the divine masculines get that green light, they're going to, you know, reach out. They're going to, the action is going to be very quick. They're going to act very quick. And this is about them being patient. They're being patient right now, ready. You know, as you can see, the kingfisher is studying, being patient, ready to make that move when they get that green light, as you can see. Can you believe that, guys? I'm always going about the green light. The divine masculines are, you know, they are, it may seem frustrating to you, divine feminines, but they are really being patient and allowing themselves to feel all these different things, to, you know, be in tune with themselves, to understand. And they're just waiting. They are waiting for that right time of when they are going to move, and it's going to be a quick move. They're going to grab it, the opportunity, but they're waiting for this green light. And the green light comes from you. The divine masculines are being very patient. They're very focused. And as you know, as I've said, they're in tune with this deep knowing. They're waiting for this perfect time to act, to get that green light. They're waiting patiently for that guidance of when to make this move. They're going to move very quickly. This is very quick. And you divine feminines could be thinking, you're having a laugh, aren't you, Zoe? Be patient, them being patient. It's us that's being patient. Divine feminines are the ones that are being patient. But the divine masculines are learning to be patient, and they want things to be perfect. They want to do it at the right time, and they're waiting for that perfect moment. As you know, in the reading yesterday, there is the firework effect. They're ready to explode. And the reason why they're, you know, the green light does come from God, the universe. They will get that guidance. But this is, they will feel this, and they will be given this because of what's going on within you as well. It's down to you as well, the divine feminines, to get yourself in that space of feeling this inner peace, completely being your knowing as well, being in tune with your knowing, allowing this love, focusing on yourself, removing the fear and the doubt. You're on your way. This is close, and the divine masculines are feeling this. This is why they've got all this different stuff going on, where I said they're wanting to explode, they want to express, and they're ready. They're trying to be calm, they're trying to be patient, but they're ready to take this move, to act, to do something. They wait. How funny is it, guys? I know I keep saying it about this green light. This green light. They're waiting for this green light. This is what's happening. You can't see this. You don't know this, because all you're seeing is that they're not doing anything. But they are actually waiting for this guidance to when they're going to take some kind of action towards you. Let's see what it says in the guidebook. This card is reminding you it's time to be clear about your heart's desire. Set your vision positively and ask that it comes to you in a way that brings a positive outcome for everyone. Once you've decided what you wish to bring into your life, be prepared to be calm and patient while you focus on it intently. Yeah, they do want to jump up and down. They do want to rush in. They do want to explode. All of those things. They do want to erupt because this love is so intense. They're experiencing it so intensely at this time. And, you know, the sacred love-making energy, this desire. And you could be experiencing this as well. They're really having to keep themselves calm and to be patient while they're really focused and be in tune with themselves, and for them to be open to get this bit of guidance, this green light for them to make this move, to act, because they want it to be right. They know it's got to be right and so different to what it was before. Watch out for any signs from the universe or intuition that may direct you to course of action. There you go. You cannot make this stuff up. What have I just said? Watch out for any signs from the universe or intuitions that may direct you to the course of action, but do not let your thoughts waver. There you go. As soon as it is within grasp, take immediate action. Yeah, it's going to be quick, immediate. This is a moment for speed and energy. The universe is about to offer you an opportunity to stay positive and grounded. Something good is coming your way. Yeah. Can you believe this? They're waiting patiently, trying to keep calm, opening themselves up to get this guidance, to get this sign, trusting themselves to take this action, not allowing their thoughts to interfere, the ego to interfere, to take them off track. They're really focused. Nothing is getting in the Divine Masculine's way. They really are focused and really opening themselves up to receive this guidance, to know when to act or make this move. And that is could sound really frustrating for you, because you're just like, just get on with it, for goodness sake. But this is important. This is important. This time is so important. It has to be right. And at the moment, you Divine Feminines could be still releasing stuff that no longer serves you. As I said, we've just been through this new moon in Cancer. And when we experience these cycles, the moon cycles, we do go through, releasing. Things are surfaced within us we have to release that no longer serve us. That no longer serve us. So you could be still releasing, ploughing through the doubt and the fear. You could be really tested and triggered at the moment during this time, because you're being tested to really put into practice what you have learned, to convert everything into love, to see things through the eyes of love. You're working through this at the moment. And this is being cleared. This is being cleared from you. However you're feeling now, however frustrated you're feeling now, however impatient you're feeling, all of what you're experiencing right now you're experiencing maybe discomfort, so you can be cleared, so it can be gone. Completely get rid of the old, of how things were, and how you used to feel and be. You could be going over the same things maybe that you've experienced before, and you think, oh my goodness, I thought I dealt with that. Or you could be still experiencing some and releasing it. And this is why the Divine Masculines are being guided to be calm, patient, and to be open, to know when it's the right time to act, to make this move towards you. It's a pivotal time. And if you're actually being true and honest to yourself, you know this. Whatever your ego's saying, whatever energy you're in today, if you're feeling like you've been attacked by your ego and you're having to really manage your thoughts because it's really negative, and you're feeling angry, or you're feeling like you're having a rage, even in those moments, Divine Feminines, you are releasing and you know what's going on. That's how far down the line you are in this journey. That's how far you've come. Because you know that your Divine Masculine is coming, that he's coming home. So, can you believe it, guys? These readings are just getting too much for me. So, I'm going to get the communication now from the Divine Masculine, what they'd love to communicate to you. I'm going to get one card from George, Blue Eyes Tarot, and I'm going to get one from Liz Harrison's deck, Divine Masculine Messages of Love, guided by angels. What would the Divine Masculines love to communicate to to you this weekend, Divine Feminines, during the weekend of July the 10th to the 11th, 2021. Nice clear message, please. Oopsie daisy. I had to walk away, is what the Divine Masculines are saying. They had to walk away to get to this point of allowing themselves to be in tune and allowing themselves to feel this deep knowing that you're meant to be. I hide who I hide who I truly am because I'm afraid of getting hurt. Yeah. They've been hiding who they truly are because they're frightened of getting hurt. And the reason why they've been hiding, the reason why they haven't masked it is because you were frightened as well. You were frightened of getting hurt. You was fearful. And the Divine Masculines reflect that back to you. And they hide it, how they're feeling. As I always say, you're the one that gives and shows how you're feeling, but you're giving it in the place of fear. You were frightened of getting hurt. You were frightened of sharing your love with your Divine Masculine because you thought you were going to get rejected. And you did get rejected because you were doing it from a place of fear. You wasn't doing it where you were allowing yourself to feel this love and being in tune with your knowing. You didn't feel worthy of this love. I mean, it's very clever, this journey, isn't it? Because you're one soul. Okay, so the Divine Masculines, I had to walk away. They had to walk away to go and do all this work so they could go within to get to the place where they are now, where they have the understanding that you are meant to be together, that you belong with each other, to learn about twin flames maybe, to find what they needed to know about this relationship. They've opened themselves up. So they, in that time of them being away, while you haven't been with a physical person, they have learned so much. They found themselves in this time. They have been preparing so they can get to this point of coming back to you. And they walked away so you could do the work as well. The reason why the Divine Masculines are in this space right now is because of what you've done, Divine Feminine, because you're one soul. You're not separated. You're not separate. You're one soul. You're just not with a physical person, and you had to be away from the physical person physically so you have done all these things, all these changes. And in the time when you are away from each other, it is difficult, it is painful, because you're desiring and you're longing and you miss that person so much. But that's when we learn, that's when we grow. That's when we find ourselves. And when we find ourselves, that's when our Divine Masculines come to us, because you're one. My goodness. Right, let's see what else is coming up for the Divine Masculines. Communication. I'm using Liz Harrison's deck now. What is the communication from the Divine Masculine to the Feminines this weekend of July the 10th to the 11th, 2021? Nice clear message, please. You are my future, yeah. They know that you're their future. This is why they're waiting patiently to act at the right time. Calming themselves down, being patient, ready for this green light to move quick. They're focused. They're in tune with this knowing. Nothing is getting in their way. And because you are their future. Let's see what else my pots say, the energy pots for the Divine Masculines during this weekend. Family. This has come out recently as well. Family. They're in this energy of, feeling what it's going to be like being, having a family with you and just being a family with you, just being together. And this is one where you have to put it into your situation, how it resonates, guys, because you may already have a family, or your Divine Masculine has a family with children, and they're wanting to come together and be one big family. Or they're wanting to extend the family, want to have children with you. Or, as I always say, if you're blessed to be married to your Divine Masculine, they want to be a family with you without anything standing in the way anymore. The doubt and the fear, the negativity, the toxicity. They just want to enjoy family time with you. So just put that one into your situation, how it resonates. Ready, yeah. You can see it. Can you see it from the kingfisher? Look how ready this kingfisher is, ready to make that move. Can you believe it, guys? How exciting. So keep releasing, guys. Keep releasing what you need to release, Divine Feminines. The Divine Masculines will get that green light. They will know when to act. They will know. You are my goddess, yeah. They're ready to make this move towards their goddess. They know you're their goddess, so this is why they're so focused and so determined. Can you see? You're going to have to look at that card. They're so this bird, this kingfisher is so determined. Look. Very alert. What else would the Divine Masculines love to say to you this week? Let's give them a good shuffle. This weekend, sorry, I think I said week, didn't I? I'm going crazy, guys. I want to show you my authentic self, yeah. I mean, this is coming out all the time. It's happening. They're ready to do this now. They want to do it. They want to share who they truly are with you. They want to be themselves with you. Right, now I'm going to get a card for you, Divine Feminines, what you need to know for this weekend to help you release, to focus on yourself, to relax, just to keep being you, being yourself, being happy with yourself, having understanding of what's going on, being patient with yourself. Everything happens, you know, it's divine timing. It's happening, guys. You haven't got to try or do anything. Just be yourself and allow the process, whatever you're experiencing, to happen. And if you're feeling shitty, we have to accept that we're feeling shitty. It's not going to delay the journey. It's not going to delay your Divine Masculine acting or making this move. So don't worry about that. We can't speed this journey up or delay it. You are given everything you need at the right time. It just happens. And the Divine Masculines understand that. The Divine Masculines really understand that now, that they're given that green light when it's the right time. And they're open to receiving this green light. I'm just so made up about this green light, as you can hear, guys. I'm so entertaining, I know, but I always go on about the green light, and the green light is there. You cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. What is the Divine Feminines need to know during this weekend of July the 10th to the 11th? Precious time, yeah. This is precious time, guys. This is precious time. What do I always say? What do I always say? The time that you're not with the physical person, when you have the silence, when you don't hear from your Divine Masculine, is the precious time, because that is when they're doing their work. This is when they go deep within, and that's when they find the solution. When they're really working on themselves, of how they're going to make this move, to take this action towards you, to release stuff that no longer serves them, to change things within them and outside of themselves. It's precious time. So this weekend, cherish this time, because it is happening, guys. Be kind to yourself this weekend. Be calm with yourself. Respect yourself. Even if you're feeling discomfort and I'm not feeling yourself, just even at those times, you have to be compassionate towards yourself and just allow it. Allow yourself to have a rage. Allow yourself to release the stuff that no longer serves you. The silence, the pause, is because the divine masculines are protecting you. Because you're so important to them and you're so precious to them. They want to get this right. And it's when they are doing their work. It's when they're really processing all of this. Accepting, allowing this love. Finding themselves. So that it's about you understanding this is precious time. Because it's the precious time this time is so precious. Do you know why? Because it's bringing you back together to become one. So you can experience this unexplainable, deep, pure, unconditional love. So you can have this magical time with your divine masculine, experience this beautiful, I have no words, relationship with each other. That's why it's precious time. So remember that this weekend. It's so precious because you are working on coming back together so you can be one. And if you hadn't had that time from the physical person, you wouldn't be in the space that you're in now. You wouldn't have grown as much as you've grown. You wouldn't have learned about yourself, and you wouldn't have been moving towards each other. You'd have been stuck and still be experiencing negativity and toxicity. I mean, can you believe this, guys? So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, guys. And as I said, thank you so much for your love and support that you continuously give me. It means so much to me. And if you would like a clearer message for your unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. And you know I think about you, guys. I will be thinking about you this weekend. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you, and I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?